guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me for the day. Before we start, I'm going to tell you that you are beautiful the way you are, and I think beauty comes from within. Makeup is just a way, form of expression and art that you can play around with, but beauty comes within of how you are as a person. Sometimes we like to enhance our beauty in the outside, and that is okay too. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. Before I start my makeup, I like to start with a moisturizer. I'm starting with the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I like to pat it all over my face first and a little down my neck. And I concentrate always more where I need more moisturizer, which is around the nose. I got really dry nose, so I put it around there, and the rest I spread it around. Next, I like to put an eye cream, and I am using this Murad eye cream. Just a little dab around the fingers and just pat. I like to put it all around my eyes. And before I add the primer, I like this to really, absorb in my skin before I put anything else. Just between each layer, I like to, wait a little bit just so it could, stay in there, not move it around. Now that I let my moisturizer set in a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my No Problem primer. Just a little bit. Just a little squirt there. Rub it around my fingers and put it where I need most, which is right here. On my forehead, on my chin. Now I'm gonna go in with the foundation. I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Now if I want full coverage, like a lot, I will use a beauty blender, but I'm not going for that today, so I'm going to use a flat Kabuki brush. So I like to just press it in like this. And I use the least amount on my forehead. Remember, this look is for, an everyday look. Just go run errands and stuff like that. It's nothing glam or nothing like that. And the rest, just push it down my neck. Now what I like to do, so you don't see the streaks, because sometimes you still get streaks, I like to take my beauty blender damped, and I just like to press it in. Now for my concealer, I am using the Wet n Wild concealer. I don't know which, the Photo Focus concealer. I've used it so much I barely have some left. So let's just dig in. Now I don't use a lot, just because under my eyes, like the most cakiness sometimes it looks is under my eyes, so I use just a little bit, and with the beauty blender I'm just gonna blend it up. Now to set it in, I am using the Airspun loose face powder. And this is the translucent extra coverage. And I'm just gonna take it on the cap right here. And with my beauty blender, I am gonna bake under my eyes. And a little bit on my forehead, what's left on the sponge, a little bit on my forehead, around the nose, this is where the most spots that I get oily, so I put the rest and I pack it in. Sorry if there's sounds in the background, it's my daughter and she's just playing around. And I like to brush it off because if not it's gonna look cakey. I don't know, powders always look cakey under my eyes, so you know, I just like to brush it off fast. I like to bake it for a minute and that's it. Just brush it off, and the rest I'll just bring it down to my cheeks, and that's it. Sometimes I like to get it on my eyes. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get sweaty eyelids, which I do not like. There you go. Now, for bronzer, I like to use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. Now, I know this is shimmery, but I really do enjoy it. Here in Puerto Rico, it's like sunny most of the time, so I like to use something like shimmery. So let's go in. I'm gonna use a kabuki brush. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna dabble in. I normally use like the corner of the brush. I don't put it flat side down. And just a little bit on top. Sorry if I'm looking at this side, I'm just looking at the model. Make sure that I'm, you know, centered. If not, I'll go all over the place. And also if I'm looking down, it's because I have my mirror right here. Next, for my contour, to contour my nose, I like to use the Lisa Frank bronzer. And a brush. And I like to contour on the sides. I sometimes do this, I sometimes don't. I really don't mind it. Now remember, if you want a whiter nose, you put it more, you know, at the end. If you want a skinnier, then you just bring it more close to your nose. I actually don't mind it. And to soften that up, I like to use my powder brush and just soften it up. There you go. Next, I am going to use some blush, and I'm using this Tarte Festi Amazon Clay 24-Hour Blush. And I'm using a blush brush. This is from Firma. And I always like that sun-kissed glow, so I always place my blush from the inside to the outside. I like that sun-kissed glow. So I start right here, and then the rest I put it inside. So I get a nice sun-kissed, like I just took some sun. Next, for highlighter, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow, and I'm gonna bring a highlighting brush, just place a little bit, and on the high points. I also like to put it on the bridge of my nose, and I use my pinky for this, and on my tip of my nose, and then I'll, you know, so I don't add that much, I just brush it off, and I just, there you go, and on my Cupid's bow. And also, I'm not putting any eyeshadow on, and I like to use this in the inner corner of my eyes also, so I'll just place a little bit right there. just a good look. Nice and highlighted. Nice and fresh. Now for my eyebrows, I am using this. I forgot where it's from. Everything, you know, faded away. But it's just an eyebrow pencil. And it's that kind of pencil that's really, really like a triangular shape. So yeah, I'm gonna speed this up because I'm really bad at doing my eyebrows. Now this is just a quick fix for me, like something quick. If not, I will take some eyeshadow. I normally sometimes use this Monaco Beauty. This is actually eyeshadow. And I use this color right here, and this is the Nemesis or Medusa. I'll use this, or yeah, normally I use this if I want something more bold, but if not, I'm going for the pencil. Now I'm doing my eyelashes. I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Now I don't curl my eyelashes. I sometimes do, but when I'm in a rush, I don't have time to curl them. I like to go in with one coat at first, then I do my other eye. Do you ever notice that one of the lashes, when you do it, it comes out so beautiful? Not one, you know, one eyelash. Anyways, when you do one side, it looks so nice, and you try to do the same on the other side and it doesn't work out. That happens to me all the time. This one looks all busted and this one looks so nice and beautiful. So when I'm done with this one, I'll go back to this one and I'll add a second coat to it. I like it to dry in between a little bit, just because with this mascara I feel like all you're doing is moving the product around. If you just keep on trying to add, you know, more and more layers to it, I just feel like it's moving the product around instead of adding. So I'll just wait a little bit. There you go. Then my bottom lashes. Down the other side. Now I like to add a white eyeliner. I'm using this from NYX. This is the 906 white. I like to add it, you know, from the outside in halfway only, not all the way. And when I'm in a rush, I don't use any lipstick. I just use some lip gloss. I am using this lip fix from Skyn. And that's it. That's all I do. Let me get my hair done and I'll show you how I look like afterwards. Now on my nails today, I have the Orly Cyber Peach nail polish. And on top I have the LA Color Last metallic finish, and this one is in opal white. I did post them on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, there I am, Beauty Mommy 678, so you guys could check it out. Make sure to follow too, and also subscribe down below. Now for my hair, I'm just I forgot one thing, and it is setting spray. I am using the Tarte Ready Set and Radiant. This is my final look. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, share with friends, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!